Hi, I'm Dave Baker. We're here at Meltdown Comics in Hollywood, California. Today we're going to talk about some Black Mask solicitations. We're going to talk about some new Disney comics, a Marvel character possibly coming back from the dead, and I'm going to give you my review of Outcast 18. Stay tuned to the end of the video to learn how you can win this Captain America toy courtesy of Fat Collectibles. So first up this week, we're going to be talking about the big announcement coming out of Black Mask Studios. There's a whole slate of books coming out for 2016. Chief among them, Space Riders. Space Riders is getting a second volume. I'm so amped. I love that book. I can't wait to see what the next arc is going to be. It's called Space Riders 2, Galaxy of Brutality, and I'm all the fuck about it. They've also announced second arcs for We Can Never Go Home, and we're going to get another book from the We Can Never Go Home writer, which is called Four Kids Walk Into a Bank, which is, I guess, an 11-year-old group of friends all robbing a bank together, which sounds super, super cool. And there's also going to be Black Mask picking up Kwanzaa Osujifor and Jamal Igle and Carrie Randolph's book Black, which is basically The Wire meets X-Men. It's all about what if we lived in a world where only black people had superpowers, which sounds fucking rad. I'm super jazzed about what Black Mask is doing, and I hope that you are too when you pick up these books, because they actually need your money, as opposed to Superman or Wolverine. Just saying. Those books are going to sell. These books, they need your help. You should pick them up. Next up this week, we're talking about some Disney comics coming to a trade paperback near you. IDW is putting out volumes of 192 pages of rarely seen comic strip art. The comic strips were originally published in Silly Symphonies, and supposedly these specific pages are taken directly from Walt Disney's personal files. These pages in Silly Symphonies were never published in English before, so this is the first time a lot of people, including myself, are going to have seen them, and I'm super, super jazzed. I love this time period in comic strip history, and I'm really excited to see what these pages hold. Thanks, IDW. Finally this week, we're going to talk about a Marvel announcement. They've released a teaser image in conjunction with their Standoff miniseries, and the tagline is, "Finally my chance to be a hero." Everyone is saying that it's going to be the return of a dead character because the email that this teaser image went out with, the subject line was "a long-awaited return." Some people are saying it might be Richard Rider Nova. Some people are saying it might be Quasar, which is who I think it is. And then some people are saying it might be Captain Marvel, the original one, Captain Marvel. We'll just have to wait and find out. Supposedly this character is going to play into Standoff in some way, so the miniseries doesn't have that many issues left, so we're going to find out sooner rather than later. So for the book this week, we're going to talk about Outcast 18. I love this book. I don't care that this book was made to get a TV show made. I love Robert Kirkman as a writer. Paul Azucetta's artwork is brilliant, and Jordi Belaire's colors dough. Jordi Belaire's colors dough. I'll literally read anything she colors. She could color Greg Land, and I would read it, because her shit is so fucking dope. It's amazing. This book is so moody and so atmospheric, I can't recommend it enough. And this specific issue sees a big development and shift in what we thought was happening in terms of the Outcast universe. If you are reading Outcast in trade, stop, because I'm going to spoil some shit. So Sydney, who's the character who we all thought was the devil, is organizing this weird rival army to take on Kyle, and he's like got a legion of possessed people that he's like cajoling into doing something. They keep talking about this thing called the Great Merge, which I'm assuming is when spirits from another dimension are going to come into this dimension and just wreak fucking shit on everything. I'm so jazzed. This book is so good, and you should really be reading it. I don't care that it's going to be a TV show. That's not why you should read it. You should read it because it's a really good fucking comic book, and it's really well made. So please go pick up Outcast 18. I'm Dave Baker. That's the video this week. If you'd like to find comics that I write, you can find them at theactionhospital.com or spectreisland.bigcartel.com. If you would like to come meet me, I'm going to be at the Comic Bug in Culver City, May 7th for Free Comic Book Day, signing comics, slinging comics, selling comics. I'll shake your hand, give you a hug maybe if you're nice. If you'd like to win this Captain America, please comment below your favorite Captain America villain, or use the phrase courtesy of Fat Collectibles, because that's who supplied the toy. So you can say either of those two things, and we'll randomly select a winner and give it to you. Please subscribe to the channel, like and share, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you next week, friends.